senior Agbeshi Nuchu ye train lawyer Clement Opoku Jemfi ye train no bra
yeah
okay and then komono endorse but yemfa OSP and komoi yemfa enshase ne lawyers atre the aba the abre special prosecutor say nyame ya adomo a bibia tutumu a me bosome obeba initial position a OSP take say or you wanted or you fugitive and the OSP actually say he's no longer a wanted person yenhwe enkomo no so far bibia sha se fi ne bibia ene ababedru
yo nya the CP na HAT form bitia o mapeni John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, the first ever Vice President of our beloved land, Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ejimai. Chairman party paying for chairman your communicators Muso. Michelle Ghana for. You see, you might be more Oko Kana Eden. What do I say? One year position to serve Oman Ghana. And I see we no say banebe ya no me ye wo ananka wonye boni bi ani mazanka dada na wako sir now we will call medical we will call treatment we will call say fine, that is his own prerogative. What do I say? But you must be so explicit say oh yami boa and me say no meba sir ya won kan hwe ya won be paying. You won't be paying. There was a time, okay, Victor Solomon. Let Victor Solomon, may so rest in perfect peace. No, outside the country. I'm a friend, to some friend, about Boko, no, buy no, I'm going to prison. What did I say? Boko, no, buy no, I'm going to go to prison. I won't be fee. But the point is, you cannot just say, we are Jimai. We are Dr. Mouse say. Yes, our games in here. But I think one thing I like about first I'll say the death of legal MPP, Gary.
Yeah, Gary Nimakun. Yeah.
I think it made a lot of sense that if consultation could have taken place, Nankasa press conference and then I be hurriedly going no. What did I say? There must always be a sort of understanding and somebody be about it. Where's anything buy? He's working for Mother Ghana, yes, sir. Me, no be Cornwall. You invite me to appear before him. So who the hell is kind of Oyata? I wouldn't be giddy, or bring one going. Selection law. But I think it's good, say, based on what Gary Kayeno, I think their lawyers have responded. Answer. So, ending of May, Obeba. Is that not it? That could have been the case from the beginning. But some person say, oh, I have nothing to answer. I don't want to do this. I'm not fit. I mean, what is all this? You must respect state institution. Because once upon a time, you were serving a state institution. What did I say? So, this thing could have not gone that far. Once he's no more a fugitive for now, it's for now, yes, sir. Till May.
Yeah.
One bar.
Yeah.
You're rewinding back to that calendar. What did I say? He cannot be sick forever. Yes. But under normal circumstances, whether sick or not, come and answer questions. Come down, answer questions. There are better hospitals or her. And yet 24 hours now, what you hospital? Oh, you have times off. You can use some few days to come and just face the OSP. Yes, sir. It will not be forever. Yeah, train many there. Actually, Mokan say, actually, cry friend.
And change or nothing.
Or nothing. Many they say, if this is here, and I may not to, not first me, I enjoy train, ever. So, I think it's in order. Yes, let's just accept it in good faith. It's in order. No, it's not going to be here, no. And then Fatano. Yes. Share the concerning appointment and on all this offense. I just don't get it. Was he part of the transitional team? And did he know the course? And now, position you on the party was in the position. He's trying to come out and say all kinds of things.
He already has a position.
No, maybe I'm told they should clear all of them. That's what I'm told. There's so many monko. If you're not a person or saving some kind of embarrassment now, I mean, we during the transitional team, it was agreed. Said the Ebekos Subiano, they should inform the incoming government. The letter is there. The one, now from which you don't call your mind for time, can I would be a press conference? You are going to court. Go to court. Any idiot can go to court. Is that not it? Yes, any idiot can go to court. Uncle court. Court is there. I just don't get this. I just don't get it. So, Ajubel, those who misconduct themselves should go and face the law.
But do you think, sir, OSP so Esenka pen a mandate to investigate and to prosecute? Esenko Timi Tusa Anamono do investigation, gather evidence, then you invite the suspect for questioning based on investigations are why any evidence are gathered no.
Only OSP na yuma. Only the why. But
that be a press conference. If there was any evidence,
he said he's invited. We're inviting him based on what he have, and he have not told us what he have. And he's not obliged to tell you and I what he have. One who uses is obliged to what? Investigate. Yes, sir. Now, why an investigation?
But why investigation? You don't invite the suspect to provide.
We are inside of You
think so?
Well, of course, if I don't think so, then why am I saying it? Well, we're inside. In the area now, who's open side. What we call one side. What I say? So we should allow them to work. We should allow them to work. Say, I won't charges on the man. I won't charges no.
Yeah.
We are aware of such charges. I'm not aware of it. And I want you that.
Oh, yeah.
Yet is abre. It is brand you are no keke. A woman named him, na calling him. Where's where say we are? Now that we to the box, so no way. We should allow the OSP to work. He should work. Miss Reno, he should work. He should do his work without fear or favor. It's working for our beloved country. Let's be disciplined for once in this country. What did I say? Years ago or months ago, it was Martin Amidu. Or I don't go and say that they don't have bon gang. Kronumu hininya na Akufado. Yes, you put Akufado one. Dear friend of corruption, when you be that. Answer. So let's allow them to work. That's the most important thing. You can't go for them to two says it's coming on. Don't get to public office and be looting left and right as if there's no tomorrow. No, that's not the purpose why you went there. No, you're not going to tolerate this. And if my own people also get themselves involved, they'll face the law too. Yes.
That's very important.
It's very important. This country belongs to you and I. We have no other country called Ghana. This is the one we have. Yes, that's it. Would you cut to don't you cut to nobody worries or disturbs you with it. But don't go and get corrupt. If you get corrupt, you must face the law. I won't follow you. No. Let's be disciplined. Other countries, let's also practice it here. Man in Dani Kasakwan. It must put into action. Exactly. Yes, it must put into action. They should descend to those municipal chief executives, DCD, MCs, and they should also be accountable. Yes, let's get things right. Yes, let's get it right. Why?
And no, feel say I mean, senior mampeni edia futu no buy and charity begins at home. And your futu as you see our day even with the current appointees or mampeni power mono. I don't know. Say Majuma Womo Ayim, how careful they need to be because the president has already sent the warning.
Of course.
To them.
Of course.
Say eba semwa emra na se emra no any wo edi.
Emra the just any with the wumba sama. We are being governed by laws. What you say? Into the wo kono ya ka me bi acho. Into the one kono ye dia. One now you won frame. That's it.
Sorry. But Ufil said OSP Rashi in declaring the former finance minister as a fugitive wanted.
Not
because he's made a U-turn now.
No, he have not made a U-turn. He has not. Don't go there. It is their lawyers who have made a U-turn now by responding specifically to a period. Initial statement on one issue, it was about what? It was blind, not explicit. As you see, I'm saying there, May ending. Yes, sir. So the OSP have not made a U-turn. No, please. It's their lawyers that have made a U-turn. Yes, sir. That was what the special prosecutor was looking for. Me wanna. And Mbena Mubeba. Yes, sir. You see, I'm saying, after the almost a fugitive now, you do too, so no. Want me to find one time, baby. And then I say, okay, May end or in the May end the channel. That's it. The OSP have done no U-turn. No. He still stand on it. Or since one May end, you know, he will reverse his calendar. Baby, you're waiting about. Matisse and Gofoka so or pound. Okay, fine. May end your permanent back. Lord means you but or permanent back.
Well, my then ABC.
Or permanent back. And you American OSP the catches or permanent back. OSP they can say or permanent back. And you American Victor Solomon, the late, may so rest in perfect peace. Oh no, any back. Now president of the Republic of Ghana, when he was former president, he was invited by the OSP. And now President Mama now Nibebiko. He sat in this country within the period of 8 years. What you said? Who the hell is the former finance minister? I don't know there. Only they be Oyari. Oyari saw your position.
No, but
Master Manager sa concert ayeta no. Concert. Master concert. He's not on Oyari. Oyari. Yeah, Yari. Why Yari have been office so 8 years in your city beyond the Oyari? Who Yari coffee? What did this? Have a sell Yari. Okay, I'm a vetting. Or two crown quiet suspections of Uncle San Yari non brother. We are aware of those tricks. Just come and answer what you went through. It's very simple. What do I say? Yeah. What do you about when a serious issue, Power? And it should come made in China, number Casananti. Okay. You know what people went through? Haircut or manko for you. You know what people really went through? One way, Yari. When you look, is the one or scap or cabbages or people built industries. At the tail end of their life, they couldn't afford a penny to buy medicine. On the sunny panamu nipa, what are you talking about? Munjasa ya sema injury or ya company baby inquiry. What are you talking about?
Okay, then the issue of Abai revocation of appointment. You just mentioned it in passing, but and a permanent and a B train como, and that he's seeking legal redress on the court. It's according to him, it is unconstitutional. In fact, Ojina Article 191B, which seeks to protect all public sector workers. And he say, phobia jumemna ekobase pamanoa, or he thinks it goes against the constitution. Or the Akwadine court.
No, see, Nana Bino no 4 years answer. Now Bino 4 years answer. Answer okay. Senate by now 4 years. You to a coalition time, 7 December. Election was declared when? On the 9th of December. Swearing in 7 January. So 7 January was Akufo-Addo's government still in power? Was Akufo-Addo's government still in power?
But yes, Akufo-Addo government was still in power.
7 January?
No. I thought you were talking about 7 December. But between 7 December and 7 January...
The statement they buy, what did he indicate it? No, see, any appointment done on the 7th downwards. What are you talking about? Is it an Abi who appoint people for us? By this time.
I didn't know anything.
Say Ebu Boba. What is he talking about? On the 7th January, was Akufo-Addo in power? And have you read the letter that came out from the chief of staff? Who can say was Akufo-Addo in power on the 7th of January?
But nobody was appointed after 7th of January.
But what was the content of the statement the chief of staff issued? Have you read it?
That appointment after 7 December.
After 7 December?
Yes.
After 7 December?
Yes.
Yes. So you are telling me, say, when was the budget read? When was the budget for 2025 read? There was no budget for 2025. Was there a budget? 2025 budget is yet to be read.
But that doesn't stop
it. Doesn't stop it.
When
we talk about budget, you must factor all this into the budget to enable to recruit people to work for the country. 7 December, you go to Aba, then you are recruiting people. Sometimes, freedom of speech, na F. So you can just go around. You should go to court. Yes, court your own court. It's part of our democracy. Yes, we allow freedom of speech. But if you have a say freedom of speech, they're free. What comes out of the freedom of speech?
Yes, the freedom after speech.
After the speech, you bear it yourself. What do I say? They should just back off from the Nabi. The Nabi is wasting their time. Definitely, are you telling me, say, Abawe Obaeno, Abano, on recruiting Pana? Is that what you're telling me? That will be done surely. Because this country belongs to you and I. But it's a matter of process. After 7th of January, people are still being promoted. Do you get me? People are still being promoted. Do you know what promotion goes along with? And that promotion what? You friend say we expect you want to your friend say assistant commissioner of police. They come.
But Abeshi menu nyina after the 2016 election.
Yeah.
The then Auditor General, Honorable Adom level, was appointed.
When was he appointed? In November. Before the election. Before the election. Go and check your facts. Before the election.
Oh, it was on 16 December.
Oh, check it.
Wait.
Check.
I please. It was on the 16th.
You might be wrong, we might be right. You check.
16th December.
Yes.
16th December. Yes. Letter. I'll check it. And if it is 16th December, what is it? Is that not wrong as well?
If it was 16th December,
yes,
it might be wrong. It might be right, based on various factors.
Okay, so let's go into the factors.
For instance, he was a head of the institution. He was not actually employing or promoting people within that institution. That's what we are talking about. That is what we are. That's the difference.
I don't get the difference.
The difference is that he was appointed as the head of the institution where there was a vacancy. But he was not recruiting people within the institution. Unlike this case, people are recruiting people within the institution. You get the difference now? Do you get it? Do you get the difference
Me
now?
too.
Yes. Dumelevu alone, as against thousands of people. I mean, why? Bonnie Bang. So that's the difference. Don't use that as a yardstick at all here. Okay? And what happened to Domolovo afterwards? Then they see here. Then they see here. Let's should stop all these things and let's move on. We have a country to build. Why? The chief of staff have issued a statement. Let's abide by it. But I like it. It should go to court. It should just stop the noise and go to court. The noise is too much. Here some dread ya buma ya na de bia kokoko na bi free so free back. So wait there, I don't see anything about it. Why? Adom
106.3 FM. Agbeshi Nuchu, a leading member of the NDC. And meneno ewaha nanka ye share lawyer Clement Opoku Jemfi, former DC for Mansia South. But me tihe on me to komo say information no communications bureau no mekanin santem. Nti there's another person who's supposed to replace him. Nti yegusu a ye share sa nipa kro no enim
defeat the Emma Muniso bureau bono.
O defeat. But they've been on my show almost every day.
Me see, it is not almost every day.
Every day.
They wake up and they get confused moment after moment. What do you see? Now we say CP 57%. That mean is
and I mean some person which say the MPP represents on my show.
They are different human beings. Everyone they are still going through the days. Almost so brilliant. Yes, they get confused every day. Yes, they are who show the mumba. What do I say? David. That's 57% pa minya. Hey. I say Benny. I acquire a first America body. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
I want to think.
Metenenka pa.
Sir.
Yeah.
I see.
Metenenka.
On the on Kai sort of spot Mama Janu. Oh, let's go on, my brother.
All right. Enti ma main kai will say old mutual. Say enei wodache ehu hia papa. Enti say wo ye nhyehyeye. Hyehyeye beboa abusua no enkenka mofra no wonoma de suam ene ne enkenka ho nyina old mutual. Financial freedom, peace of mind, smooth retirement planning ene ne enkenka ho nyina no eye old mutual ena ebeboa wo. Enti bomodin na wone wono entwetwe enkomo ochina semunti enya de a ban claims a wono edi ho agrokra enti bomodin old mutual 0307 000 600 0307 000 600. Old Mutual, do great things every day. Mamenko Facebook, where you say oh, okay, all right. There's the issue of communications minister ordered the shutdown of Guma FM. I think that one was on security basis. And then there are other radio stations. I think about 7 of them are also so you're closing it down. That has also become topical. The release, ewaha mame enkan krata efi ministry no honum eba ye na fe yentwetwe enkomo we every the Ministry of Communication enforcement action against unauthorized broadcasting operations. The Honorable Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation has directed the Acting Director General of the National Communication Authority to take immediate enforcement action against the following entities for operating without valid frequency authorizations in violation of Section 2(4) of the Electronic Communications Act 2008 Act 775. And a stations, a fire group of companies, Sunyane, Isa Consult Limited, Tamale 89.7. Abo Channel Media Group, Adidome 105.7. Ochiami Radio Limited BBN 99.7, Mumen Bono Foundation Techiman 99.7, Osikani Community FM Nkrankwanta 99.7. These entities have failed to renew their authorizations, fulfill statutory payment obligations, or submit the required documentation within the stipulated time frame. As a result, their authorizations have elapsed by operation of law, rendering their continued operations illegal. In accordance with Act 775, it is unlawful to operate a broadcasting service without a valid frequency authorization. The NCA will take the necessary steps to halt all unauthorized transmissions and ensure compliance with the law. The ministry is continuing its review of the frequency authorization audit and will provide further directives in due course. All frequency authorization holders are urged to comply strictly with the terms of their authorizations to avoid similar enforcement actions. Entikrata a Free Communications Ministry honum ebaye and ranono. Yeah.
CJ, going back to the first issue we say as of December 2024, no, Akufo-Addo was still in power. Yes, sir. But you know there was a transitional team by law. So on the 13th of December.
We say Jina Suma me na menkwa homa ne so. Yenim se National Education Forum no ye ka say koso ewo ho enra ena omampani ankasa say di anim ko bia no. Ma menkwa homa ne so na me ne the former Deputy Education Minister Reverend Honorable Reverend Intim Fojo me ne no entwetwe enkomo. Reverend Timinka. Hello Reverend.
Hello, CJ Martin.
Major Reverend. But on where there?
Nyamia da Roma. Who pa na so
Nyamia dum ye ho ye pa. Forum ana adwencheche ya aban de si ho enkenka ne fa ya disua ho. Ya enra e hya first off, what is your take on this educational reformer or aban decision?
Many as me dance pa me tia ne obejafo efie ho.
Yes.
Na me tia tifo a eti nyina. Sa National Education Forum is a complete waste of resources and a complete waste of time. Nya de ehia emfa bidifufuru bia emma. Rather no de eba be say free teachers abetitim apansam no nampo akoye a blind ye friend a shield that but the Mahama bidwa nya akwa chiri. They try U10 every any promises are make here. It is just that political gimmick in and more with Sika. They have hotels. They
no, Reverend, but maybe this ya this or my this and I could room pempenswa. And say ya adventure moving forward. Ya a bebwa ya educational sector no.
See, many I'm so I'm not against the principle of stakeholder consultation because nearby, every year from 2018, Omampeni buyer or the Niswadi who the shares of say, they promise any man for some may free TV, may way, ama, Messia, or buyer, Bemen since you once or ham, and this is shares of a year on, and you start stakeholder consultation. You need you, you mo be out, Sefata Bia Bemubi, Ghana Christian Council, and Yan Catholic Bishop Conference and M1 press conference and Pachawansa. There was no single stakeholder I can't say you need free more press conference answer after all of them were involved. And the education strategic plan. So our education strategic plan, UNESCO, UN, UNICEF, any local CSOs, it was aligned to SDG goals. For 12 years, from 2018 to 2030, and formed a broad-based strategic policy for education, from kindergarten all the way to university. STEM, innovative pedagogies, curriculum reform, that's one also on a specific, unique initiatives or the bar outline the overall purpose of anyone the echo. And this President Mahama Basso, any education policy. Intino afe no the professors kwakusiam say yenye education politics ya inaccurate and it is false and no correct. And don't time because a complete waste of time. The policy na mo kwakwe dia ye was a strategic policy ni bi dada. But say wo say afe na wo ba bepe nkofo aye wani swade hu ama wo education asset education vision. It is wrong. It is wrong because wo no as a president you should have your vision. When you have vision no now they are barbe chassis. If you want the input of stakeholders see you consult them at the time you are setting your vision. And you know can we your manifesto no and now we involve stakeholders say promises here make it feasible ana a bit me abo umesi ana den satra ye bi beba umesi mu ana na untwa wo munya na wan konkosese bo say me ba metua tertiary institution bia wokomu a metua first year fees e dey amount 3 na momo no free teachers nso me ba me ntwam metoa so me kra de me expand e ma private school for kro nyina ba be ka ho me ba akoma body a MPP for the ma school for the third year na 30% on the ma headmasters na 70 ni de ba fast of for the third ban me ba me the 100% ni na be ma wo mum dia tomponche e dia aponche kakra dia ma student wo kan wo nyina e to o ma so although me de me ba ya free double track me ba be twam and as I said some promises nyina it formed your vision for education and what is expected of you is that 6.3 million share one to a man. Obaya, now they are questioning budget in the March 11 budget here every no one started rolling it out. While rolling it out, we bear 1 year, another 6 months, Bino. Not the stakeholders, any Wushia, not said the Okono, or what the adventure should be a bar. It is allowed. In our case, 1 week every November, beyond. Every year, the 1 week to a national education week, add all the stakeholders in our back. Comprehensive presentation, a critique, the enquiry, the system will be beer. And you know, this one is just a gimmick beer. Whatever best professors in a teacher trying to promises in them, we are because media can make answer anyway you. Now, so stakeholders, let's say, Mama Yanisa, they are just going to mutilate free SHS. They will turn back on their promises of a tertiary scholarship. In any case, so free SHS is what it wants. And right, me hobby, and so my so I will need that they won't call a Kenyan Masuguso. Professors are already proposed as a buy, discussions are 80% to 90% was about free SHS. Now, that proposed as a buy, the more kind of say, you need to guide the free SHS. And you know, you share alternative way of funding free SHS. Obia a free SHS for 8 years. Papo Boniu, or any kakra the aquarium, 4 years penalty, the other needs to card the bay. Alternative ways of doing it. Fine. And almost our proposal say, I feel crying the targeting. And you know what Wusikano. It is a triad amount, a here for no, and the entry amount. Obia say, oh, Nessa will be cast a tassum. Very well. But if you actually interrogate it, now, just 3 questions. 1, a criminal criteria by now they are separate here for a fresh cafu. And if I down team, and on the car or them, and on the tire or body quadruma. And now say, in a bank account to Moon and the Barbayas and destination. And now I bet to a stakeholder conference. Obiambra, Yasala, mean, why are you here in the Besawi? Why are you getting in the Besawi? How are you going to separate it? Because Obi a quadruma or than a range rubem. Born a time for fair in the Sikano, a far bank, and to Bosumi Biano to me who Sika Unya. Obeka says any penny is canintino, ma or no Akasan Kutia Maneba. But 77 Messi 1 hour no, a tone in those who are pumping El Kajetia, and as or tone or Macolano. Obeka no de or a hieni, and you know, Yentiamano, organize and now, oh, Johnson is what do or no, or Pompo Kata, Mama man 10 cities, 5 cities no. Untianto bank, man on POS, and you know, no digital platform can assess its actual income level. Obeka so no any. And so behano, no nipan no die range rover more or no about tile or high vulcanize and a dying or high missy 1 or 2 tools not a dying. Into which of them and the which of them and the yes. So how are they going to accurately separate poor people from rich people? Line being income level line being on the The second question is that, granted, say, Omutuminya, the accurate criteria, crowd is separate here for Eddie Fresika for more. Sikanina or no, the Sikatia tax. Not yet 20 years ago, a day free education. Was it or no, the Nsem Fatasa Nebano, a bench or free education, maybe. Now, Nipa, one put a man off, the Bomudia each. But in any case, we you almost free, okay. When you almost free, mono. So our professors here will work in your targeting. Why no, yes, anyway. Stakeholder consultation, we any ben on the hotel. So who is the voice of the poor people? Now, say, okay, as a form of my ready so bit ya. Na me no me was come me dollars kra me tumi tua me ba. Aden na ama me ba no accommodate no school. Na wa bra me kan say tua me ba school fees mama. I want to pay for my child. Don't prevent me. No problem. Is that person ready to pay say ne ba? Ebeko school are main team for you me call ye. Say the neighbor two school are main team for you me call ya. Obetia. I see my secondary school. E ho na me call ye. Obetia. He won't pay. He's not ready.
But Honorable, one of the central reasons for me, one more say, as I say, the long-standing neglect of Ghana and basic educational system. They feel attention in attention in attention in free SHS. So, yeah, I see a hot phone and
CJ, meba basic neso. Na ma be challenge President Mahama when the data be put you out. But my main fact na no see SHS.
First free SHS na yanko basic.
No, and no they have made definite policy proposals into me when you so out of women forum no to speak. Na what say sikani no enkutia sikani why ready so be tia for secondary school. And also be tia dia category C schools. Obia person eba o sikano ba betia dia entiana ne banenko atimota onko presec onko St. Louis onko prempe one more vice president Professor Jena no kokwad mako kan say skafo schools say atimota no ne ade ne presec ne Wesley girls no ne ade de yenyin sinchen na amanfo betuatua ne ntianko na omo aka no say hiafo man enko enketwa na say be ato apansam ne engine in the system where any babit mean aggregate 6 and so all pet medicine aya onya nkoye or per law akoya onya nye business administration yemfa no or per electrical engineering cry yemfa no and so na sikani bi benya grade 20 25 or we continue to fee paying no yeah is that the kind of system the person they buy a secondary school monso ana so it is a complete say education system every country bia and then yekohokobo besia ekoje moa edebe yema yi no 60 years ago, 50 years ago, some even as recent as 30, 40 years ago, and almost started free education. We are Sikaniu, we are Hianu, Obia Bakoi, President Mahama, or no papa, no, it's never a minister. And so, a black woman commanded free education in the northern sector. I didn't think one can say, Minister Fuyin Ahmadi, or one can say, I don't know, Kwame President Mahama, fees man, or Neddy, a Koban, or one president, no. Okay. Now back to basic.
Yes. Me about basic no so no nansenya mampani ekoya interview e VOA. Or the akotuja say 1.3 million and 1.3 million and a one mu nia konya wo mo etna so at the basic level. This is alarming. Honorable.
And you know on to my woman. CJ, what say 1.3 million? Sabi. So 6.3 million at to about the mawa. Woman to a man's bra, nabe complain. Woman to a man's come and raise up your arms in despair. Woman to a man's come and lament. Into no command man so now said the cuckoo and master. So ye in the evening kunyanto. Ye na sabi ma etete form from Asian day. We had master, Paco. Name woman will be at master or a man who was so come and buy the furniture for them. It's as simple as that. Then to know all no face be been a course or enya, and don't know what to a man. Come and fix it. Stop the lamenting. But Obekase education quality is declining. Our primary school. I beg to differ. Data being what they can. On for empirical evidence, because maybe empirical evidence need data. In the year 2015, the whole year early grade reading assessment, World Bank for the year all those assessments, early grade reading assessment. P2 for na Ghana 2015. Emu 2% to pet na no mu to making kind. Only 2% under Mahama. Under Kufuado in 2023, a national standardized test. Now a pager from 2%, look at 38%. So which data is he talking about? And you can say education is falling. Yeah, no, yeah, the data, they measure the quality outcomes of education. Over secondary school, now say education the quality is declining. How is it declining? Which data do you have? WASI report, WAYEC report indicates say Ghana from 2020 they ban free SHS graduate status or more graduate. Ye BT Nigeria, BT Gambia, BT Sierra Leone. Now under President Mahama in 2015, only 42% and a pass was English. Under President Akufo-Addo in 2023, 73.11% and a pass in English. Under President Mahama, 32% and a pass in math. Under President Akufo-Addo, any particular year, you call from Kurampono, 60% and a pass in math. So compare the data. Now, one can draw a conclusion, say, under which regime and education at the Japan. And you know, is over 3,500 infrastructure, over 800,000 pieces of furniture, and a supply. And this is what Bana say, no, Nina answer, not a bill here. Talk, simple as that.
Well, share forum noir. What much I say inclusive. I don't know, say the former government as a deputy minister of education, Yama will invite her. And I will
be a mom invitation.
You invited one Kabeko.
Obi a mom invitation. Now invitation in my idea. So mean to be coming.
But it's a my invitation now.
What invitation a bar and a metro Medinasi. An invitation be cramming. So how can you bring the horse before?
Okay. We fear and MPP mu fears say free education no and sha na but the government keeps promising a review of the free education, a review of the free education policy. Feasible.
No. Sabe o ka se kromo a wotimo bi. Enti no bi bia ni wa o bom pai se o man no mesua engija na nsai na krono mo. Enti no se wo nimdie bi na se wo de boa na ebema mesua akonanim na se wo mo beje sa adwenkyere na ebeboa wo mo akasa. Wo mo ameje nso a ene so adwenkyere na obekire. But the airport wo no the is all pointing it out. Wo mo ye bibi na se di mu nso a ebebo wo mabaso. But the wo mo ye die just a waste of resources. Free SHS now wo mo attacking over their forum no dey. Wo mo be wie no Ombehu se ne ya omo mutilate free SHS wi na de tene ya to aba 6.3 million one we mu half for grant to ma om. So they should be very careful how they mutilate free SHS. Oh yes.
Me gidi sana say what the education minister honorable Haruna Idrisu ebra free SHS ba ye any other policies are bind that na mudi gu akwan so ntina Parent Teacher Association na eniho and they minister no announce say PTA is coming back. Eto saying
honorable Haruna Idrisu madam for oyobia Mpensenpensenmu bunupa antino obo ni dia me feed yes on other platforms. They can say oyobia e woni mugidi say he will succeed. The bed ya boani biano, the bed ya boani na succeed. Na say oye minister na ko baby foforo wa ben sen kra woni mu hasam no bebre. It takes your directors, your technical advisors and your handlers to give you accurate briefing. And this minister na ben simple na say wa ba foforo no we nya the accurate briefing a da bia be kwa ko kan so magu nanimu ase. And to me they me two handlers nefo so they should give him accurate briefing, and otherwise they will mislead the very brilliant minister. No? They will mislead him because some PT in some way. And yes, I know some man they cook national standardized test and so and so enti sa. So why a banner why the banner sabia awofo say ma awofo bia and a teacher for Nkusia school. What is that 2017 to 2024? Your banner will force more beyond school and a teacher for Nkusia. No way. The council, a PTA levy. PTA levy any chair muse ye ma obia ntia PTA levy abina betia levy no e bia she school for na come my body mu a remittance side the ma recurrent expenses the ma na emo no awofo na nkasa e wo bibia won be bu school na emfi won nkasa pem because the era where akra na wie school we try 3 years we all try the final exams na say or the PTA levy can ni apamo no so the course no kromu ha ni apamo no na ne bibia crumbles down. We don't want that era to happen. And the PTA levy ni twa and there's a PTA levy na omode badia and no say ma no fa PTA levy na mo ntia but a bano awofo any teacher for kita hudia every semester bia school for not to start the fra awofo ema wo mo kushia but yeah friend of parent association because association dey enye a teacher for no betumi awo mo nkabom ku awofo so nya wo nkabom ku they can be meeting on regular basis one bedroom school ne ho na se ko ba se wo mo ko bom na ade a ye PTA parent teacher association but you tia for there awofo nko an tia a teacher for ntia bi and so you tia wi a teacher for no le kram e de e chere de enfanye e de nsem bebre de ba
no but honorable you are not expecting the teachers to be paying these dues Anna
and you know in that case let the parents have their own a voluntary contribution. Don't force them. Don't make it mandatory. Jamaicans what you say. And to my association, no parents na kasankoya association because a brand name boom back on. What happened was that the Kobase I will only be crack with your voluntary contribution. Not confusion aba because better I will only be so trouble. So the teacher for on a share yes a now a teacher cry you won't your na akoland the headmaster be in trouble be hwemu no be no kre be nya no kre so the money thing with the teachers involved said no be the bone of contention there you separate the association na sikasem ni ade ne de awofo na encourage wo voluntary contribution omni a teacher for no school no be share na the teacher for no e de omo how be to omo so ehia library ehia infirmary ehia we ya awofo no e de won to bo a wo ankasa hwe mo pemadege without the interference of the teachers no more the amounts and so they between the aboani na yekoye that is how we run it from all this time and this omo feel say omo Sunday abase a PTA no mebom no mo di omo levies compulsory levies why they between stop them nobody will stop them but the distinction is that ya me good PTA ankasa awofo any say bia e wo mo nkwara friends and addition any ankasa teacher for any say bia ewo omofra and awofo kita hudim all those engagements went on ofre bia and back course secondary school they would tell you platforms are hold omo also and in shimudi hold omo koye school every semester.
Ora ma me no wase dem fan community here.
Yeah, me sure.
Honorable Reverend Nsem Fodjo, a former deputy minister in charge of education, and Yeneno Atwetwe and Komono Agbeshi Nuchu of the NDC Ewaha. May engage in a kakana fee, maybe a phone lines, no, not my Jones was
wondering. You have a lot to talk about, not on the phone line. Hey, who friend Reverend the minister? Yes, sir. I was control.
No, Agbeshi.
No, come on, what is Agbeshi? The man was lying. He lied. I sit in front of you, me a vice PTA chairman.
So?
He lied.
He lied on what?
See, in an instance, was say they did not ban PTA. What I say, but they were against the levy. In another instance, on what is here? Okay, say, what's it there? Parents can contribute based on the support that they want to give to the school.
Just about that point.
But if you are against the levy collection, do you want me to use my teeth? Just to throw out whatever you want. No, I said he lied.
I mean, watch your.
This was the kind of characters that govern our country. Just immediate past.
Watch your words.
I will not. You have told him also to watch his word.
He never said.
He lied.
He never insulted
anybody.
Over
5.7 million people.
When near them.
Over 5.7 million benefited from free SHS. Almost free abandon. You want to say a 3 point. And you want me to sit down here and say that he did not lie? Eh? Tie, Omo from 1 last year from 1. School and be vice chairman PTA no. Up to date, Omo from 2 no school uniform Omo ni bi. School uniform, omunibi. So when there's a conference to review our educational sector, no, look at what he's saying. Last year, from one from to Siciano. I told you this on your platform some weeks back. Okay. And I mentioned the school to you. Out of embarrassment, person boss could be born now. Okay, research. More from to this year. Still, our mushes are from one uniform. No. In my own volition, I'm going to from to attend the school, attend Casano, Emma Memeba. What about those who could have not afforded it? Who can say, oh, so when you konya, you go to mamu. Those that we took over from, they contributed and bought plastic chairs over 2,000. One plastic chair, it's another way of supporting the government in terms of our contribution towards educational way. Now, who cannot say you are against the levy? If you are against the levy, what do you want the parents to use to support the school with? He agreed that the parents should support the
voluntary
school.
Contribution.
In which way? Who should do and who should not do? You are a parent. You must also take some responsibility in our life to help the government. What you say? Me mama control all the way do. The school of voter, you know. I mean, there was a time we were against it, so we are going to pay. It was so pathetic.
You heard him say, "These the reasons why
they failed."
I say, "When Tina you talk about the man NDC no man Penny Mahama." So if there are challenges, he should fix it.
But that is what we have started. We have started it. We must consult stakeholders. Just come home and dream how to go to move our education sector forward, and that's exactly what we are doing. If he had not been invited, then so what? Who cares about him? When he mess it up, we should invite him to come and do what?
But the way you deal with issues with emotions sometimes.
Which emotion?
Yeah.
It's annoying. What? For somebody also say it's time wasting resources. When you waste, you come on. Do you know the level of these half-baked students? Half-baked students where university your professors. Omanka say go for idea push your mom no. They have to screen them well. Omanka. We could try and say, I don't want to pass question, I want to answer some. Is that the education you give to our children? You should please keep quiet and watch. We came to govern, and we're going to govern well. If you have something to contribute, over 1,000 way and corporates here towards the conference, they are sorting it out there. If you have anything to offer, you should go there. Who is just here? It's 2 hours drive. You have an airport, or better for a plane. On charge of kicking cano that we should fix it if they have no chairs. Why were you not able to fix it? Why was he and his government, whoever only in the government, why were they not able to fix it?
The reason you've been voted for.
Why were they not able to fix it? Because that is why we came to meet. Talk is cheap.
Adom 106.3
just give us a break
FM.
And pay attention. Because once you go on, you see, when you talk like this, what's it data here? When we came, we should have actually consult people who were there to know blah 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 blah. But when you came, we are talking about your data. You are talking about your data. But you did not consult. But you want somebody to consult. You see how cheap they are? They should just allow us to do what we think Ghanaians voted us for. We are coming in to provide quality education. See, Ubaye nipa boni the one can't share utie for say some of the Ghanaian yenko do school na fata. You are aware of all this. You are aware of all this. Yet we have the likes of the Nabi at Buffer Stock as board chairman. And Ghanaian konko more. You are aware of all this. You see, sometimes some of you two are the problems. Let's say it as it is without fear or favor.
Some of which people?
Ghanaians in general, including you and me. You know the food our children were eating in schools. Your sister station showed those most of the things up.
But do you know the number of times I've sat on my show and spoken about this issue?
It might not be personally you. You don't
generalize it.
I have to generalize it.
No.
What the guy was saying was not factual.
If you know people who have sat and defended some of these things, point them out.
I am saying,
don't make a general statement.
No, I can make a general statement. What the guy was saying was not factual. He called himself Reverend Minister. What was it? Was not factual.
No, man, can say he.
No, because say
no. You make.
I don't know. Was he not a sector minister?
You make certain statements.
Was he not a sector minister? What that deputy or not was in that sector?
Mamen call Facebook. Elvis Kwadopoko or say we were all listening and have school-going students in our houses and has also been to school and paid PTA before. Those days, a student can be sacked from taking examinations because he has not paid a PTA bill. Now they were not giving bills, but the association meets and decide to help solve a particular challenge in the schools, which does not necessarily affect the children in those the children of those who genuinely don't have money to pay. Elvis, I don't know you tiawa na yetimi atiase ye. Peter ene or say CJ, voluntary contribution is voluntary. If they want to make it compulsory again, it's a choice, but we'll see the impact on it or the buy, no. And Manasseh Akwamasi CJ, please go to Enum Presby SHS. We pay 300 Ghana cedis a term. For what? For PTA. And Richard Okai says, CJ, my son went to Pope Jones SHS. He finished last year. CJ, PTA was not for free. We pay for it. Only dia or they buy, no. And I said, this guy is speaking out of pain. No matter what, Ghana is not for any party. We will keep changing you people till we get a better one. And also dia or they buy Facebook, no. Yabua Simon, I said, this NDC man talks like he's the only man in Ghana because his party is in power. No. Okay. Maxwell Owusu, or say, please tell the NDC man to stop. 0302-216-561. 0302-216-562.
CJ, 2018.
Yes.
I'm about call SSS. Free SHS. No, 2018, no one can free SSS. No one can. 2084 no more.
Yeah, it started from 2017. Yeah.
Now me to PTA dues. You see, some of us agree, say, we should not actually force people. It should be voluntarily. What I say, but people took advantage of it. Would they you understand me? And there were a lot of things that we could have done for the various schools my ward attended. What I say, and the one where he is now currently, where I happen to be in vice, we are contributing to actually assist or help the school. What I say, Mpensenpensenmu would the wood be the own here.
Mama phone lines. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, CJ. I'm pumped to say.
Nyame adom your first and I got a free.
Pacho make a Africa so.
Your first saying.
Yes, I'm Auntie Sarah.
Auntie Sarah, ain't you?
On sir, a previous government in Germany, free education a year. Bank was all the percentage wise. At home, say we now one school way na beko. We now way na beko. But so when you're 20, when you're 30, you don't know gum. And the school for no gum be because school be war a year fan say village be ho. CJ, who correct be a school for my father. So was in the crazy about Karen. And just how they want to be 20 years. No, I was saying to me, I'm an income education. No, that will be 20 years. No, or to me call a school. But I say the politics. There's a way to say, I'm afraid to go to a out there. Who call me share school for you? Any idea, CJ? Who be soon? And it's what they PTA no, but I think a babwa. Say they are at the mask. Your friends say, I will follow the teacher school. A kakaka can never to me because you need to a ban to me. See, I say, a JB to a ban as well. The previous government, I am son everything about. Now, so some of them also, and that I sitting at that, you want to work better, and you read in your politics system. And a man also Becca say MPP, but I couldn't Becca side. I was here kind of correct. And your man, I'm quite says your school to be brave. What problem? Quality. But you better chance or you back said your kind say, Aya, Emma, Sebe, Mahama, no, my wood. I'm not your 2 studios, so no wood. But what's your kind of crano?
Medase, Yanko and more call 0302216561, 0302216562. I'll be seeing me back. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. You're first and I got a friend.
Pacho from Kujatejan, Trophy Breman Isiam.
Kwadwo Atajan Breman Isiam Yentio.
Pacho. I said a policies are and the MPP government about for education. Even Nanta Senator, you know, you have a plan. Maybe I was so 1 year education year. But I'm a kid, Mammy, when there. 3 SHS and 1 firm and Kofa Wabin, the way academically good and high achievers. But the bad there. Bearing opportunity now on Kobe. It's no car there. So I'm past a math and English. Own admission, English in pa or pass or admission. So be or go for school 3 years. There will be my friend hidden curriculum. And yet they be a math and English and science and any funny I don't go to the work school. School can all confirm not share, Nekasa, Nenanto, Nenamaya, influence the brain when you find out free SHS no more. It is obinum where academic good no could be a one soon call for once 1 year do a book and one chance once of fema. What CBR schooling and for so on Abrabodo. Maybe I'd share one more fraud, but it's one more fraud that be in Arabua, only Pacho, but you on say Abufan will be a Oko school, Kakatia, difference one chance. Obia one could be crown on Abu Frauko school. Mwako kakana wo school ni in 17 onabo fata a bua papa a bua fata na so na nishem no school come chen obi asabe one could be cry and kada obi one could be cry one shame of fry but on to obi a okko school kakra now why you ready to also pede or the bua na ba na face friend PTA no aba won twem cry na mum no aba mo pede there PTA nkana na wo tuma what did this school for my first car sorry PTA dues afana nya bia na wa pamen no kufie dues na when you be eternity one put with that section with that pump school in no kufie every 2-3 days 4 days crown number school got when you PTA dues because PTA is school dying what part to am obi across the board one should be na for them what across the board obi entie bia 200 Ghana cedis 300 Ghana cedis over time ko no be and ba san school on to be na mo fan why victims enti na ba no oye nhihye bia na chede dem nhihye ntati abatara wonye mo obotum chede na teacher phone one shot batan na batan wara wonjama mo obotum aye na nye ndenden ma abofra ono na yepa sebe mo wada be ono na yepa wo don chebiara about time be so about time be so PTA so
Me da say yanko yanim. Hello, good morning. Hello,
good morning.
yes madam, you're first and I got a friend.
Yeah, Patrick
Grace Kasafrin.
Dakuman.
Grace Dakuman into
You Captain Patrick Medas. If I show yeah, Papa no Cassa away advice. Pancho be very Cassa, they also know. If I say, yeah, now since the moon, send your man, not my banana, and then I'm the captain, if I show it brave. Next thing in the teachers are almost Pamo is to do. Pancho be brave, one so on, so obey a dear. And then chase the ones will be a bee. Perhaps Mrs. Tawons away, Mandy, or no boss would be a. But brush and back to Michael. I could nice into the Nebea, and Mass say, obeying Pekka Cradam and Mandy. No more Pamon dear. Yeah, or boss fully be dear. Only great in a captain. Yes, I will take a cake. Nothing what Pamon again, Uncle, you will see. Oh,
okay, I am fine. So enough. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. You're first and I got a friend.
Of a time, because I at Lukusi.
Of a tab, I am last caller. Into
Your CG and a time that I see money in my power. CG, I'm a pay. My many and this meaning to say about me in 2 years. School was some year. I said, my mommy and son are good for education. Bakuko Kedi cassette. Bakuko a school. Bakusu Bobia. CJ, baby, and what? Mr. PTA. CJ, my qua, baby, and also a coin cheska. Baby, you cheska for they decide to say, Kadeka said, can I see a better war in Domini war after school? I'll want to contribute to ya near the disca. And you do to war. CJ, some million this in the cassette. I'll for buy a Kufa will be car PTA man or what? me yan dis me ni bi man no kan kure boboa please CJ be PTA me gusuko and then me gusuko from 2019
no meba his position was not say you PTA, it's with the dues any voluntary contribution no near there no na kan wase yeah
CJ yeah for na decide say okay when you had the ebia only toilet ebia mini war it any this can FMwa yefia it 200 300 yefia what is yefia but then your force say ku for then the one for say change na no fast bi ko bi over 2014 2015 CJ ni pa no PTA ni pa no I didn't think that's a but once you buy you say pound bi da ya ni decide say be 100 and 200 and tin pa mo bia ada mi this one kind of class adai.
Okay, me that say. I think I wish you winning last call. You are.
I think say before then me the anti grace I say sometimes you might be am I will for too much beyond. Yes, so me that. But the point is he is saying say they were against collection of the levies. Yes, sir. But I'm saying also that from 2018. I mean, I must call staff SGS. You PTA dues. Do you understand my point? They were against the collection of the levy, but it was still ongoing. See, top schools or central region, they even pay more than that. What I say? Baby, me vice chairman, so I school no vice chairman go upon one. Yes, voluntarily because at the end of the day, no, Sika Ejiji no, Obiang de Yedi. Do you understand me? It got to a point, even there was light off in the school. We have to pay. We have to pay because we parents who say they be for just as we are contributing. But if you are against it and you are not actually remitting to the school, what did they can I say? Scandals and free government home back. School in the school no one was school. How can the parents the teachers or the tutors do voluntary contribution? For what? Former Minister Sanokun. Or see the teachers could have done voluntary contribution. Voluntary contribution to do what with it? Don't forget also say, sir, PTA they are not only teachers and parents sir, most of the tutors was our schools are you aware of that? So sometimes we coexist. But when you talk about we not collecting levy, the levies have been collected already and it keep on going on. It is hard to render account. What I say, and some of them will not sit down for levies to be collected and account will not be rendered properly. That's why we are against it. So it should not come and tell us, say, PTI introduce, say. No. The two works together. Meeting here, my son in school is being taken care of by the tutors. Me wana. Inti me pon let me confirm no school let me tutors adin komo e kon say me man kon say it's a who ni adaje po oboko no ye be on your behalf. We coexist. So it should not come and tell us, promising we are surely going to fulfill our promise.
All right.
If that is they are worried, okay, if that is they are worried, then they should worry more because we are going to deliver.
Agbesi Nuchu of the NDC was my panel member, and then so Agbesi has been here with me. And I engage the former Deputy Education Minister, Reverend Ntim Fojo. Yeah, sorry.